Good morning. It is Friday morning, and my sinuses are at our all-time high. So I've been trying to get everything ready. So big problem. I was like trying to get trying to announce the winner for my for last month's thing, and I was wanting to get the names of everybody, so I call them out by name. But it looks like my email service has stripped out everybody's name. They no longer have their names, even though I know I've put their names in there. Their names are gone. So I have to go through my records and hope that I didn't throw out any of my paper, like any of my paper stuff. And some of it came over from MailChimp from like years ago. I'm so not impressed. Like, it's just, I mean, part is my own fault for not keeping like a separate downloaded spreadsheet with everybody's name on it. But, and I guess that kind of is a lesson to everybody. When you're setting up your email list, even if you're putting it all into the email service, whatever it is, just always have a separate Excel or whatever program you use. Just have a spreadsheet set up with everybody's email address and then their name. That's bare minimum. If you have other things you want to keep track of, that's fine. But the bare minimum: email address, name. Because don't be like me, where now I have to go through and try and find out if there's anybody's names anywhere or if they're all gone. Because it looks like they are. Even though there's like a place for you to put their name, they aren't there now. So I'm going to have to like figure it out. So, yeah. On the other front, I figured out what style my next dragon's gonna look like. Ish. It's all still from the same Trolley Knight line, but I'm gonna try the Hydra dragon, but just with one head. So it'll be like just a straight, simple dragon head, like simple dragon. But I might actually swap out with the Wings of Fire head, because I want to do like a fire dragon, like a fiery red dragon. So I just want to I'm going to mix and match pieces from other pattern pieces in order to try and kind of make my own. I have an idea in my head of what I want to see, but I'm just not sure if that's going to play well in practice. But I think I'm definitely going to change out the head, because the head for the dragon, for the original Hydra dragon, with like just one-headed Hydra, it's a smaller head because there's so many, you can put so many on. So it's a smaller head. I kind of want it, but I don't want to do like with the Cosmic Dragon that I did. That one head is a little bit bigger than what I would like to see, so I kind of want to do like mid-range between the two of them. Just a slightly smaller head. And yeah, I want to see how that turns out. I'm excited though, because it's gonna look different from everything else. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about these. This is just me testing out waters and seeing what I want to do. And then I'm gonna start drafting my own patterns, because I want to have like it be my own creation. So in order for that, I have to do my own patterns. It's okay to have somebody else's patterns and use those, but like, it's a little level up, and I know that I can do it, which is, yeah, I mean, so I think I need to always put this caveat here. I am not self-taught. Like, my mom taught me some of the sewing, but it's like, it's not professional sewing. It's just how to sew things. And I had my friend's mother was a seamstress, so she taught me some stuff as well. But I've watched people on TV or on YouTube who are like, they're professionals. They do like, and they have their own line of patterns and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're the next level. I mean, I know enough that I know what makes for good and bad patterns, but that's its own thing. The other thing I need to do is, and I did it last night, I was kind of happy. I got a little bit of, a little more in my mind, a breakdown of story. And I'm going to do more of it over the weekend. Especially while I'm doing laundry, I'm going to just probably sit there and just really, really think it through. Like this last chapter, the chapter I read last night was so short. It was like super short and it felt like bad. But like even though it was a short story, I needed to I honestly needed to have that and to do a really short, I just really needed to do a short story. Like a short read. Because I need to be able to focus on it. And in some ways, it might be a chapter I actually take out of the story. Or it might stay in there, but it'll have like completely different things will happen in it. Because I'm going to be putting in other POVs and lending in more to what's going on in other people's heads. Because I can do that based on it's omniscient third person. And while it's still sort of from like, it's still limited third person. But I kind of want to have a little bit of what's going on with people because I think it's going to make it more interesting because the limited third person is kind of limiting. It is limiting the story. See? And so these are all kind of the different things I'm working on. Plus, I want to sit down and get some comic work done. And I also need to, even though I want to get some comic work done, and I will sit down and do that to make myself feel better, but I also need to work on stickers and artwork. Because I just need to get some, I feel the need to just write or to draw something. Something that's not the comic, just like a piece of artwork. So that's, yes. As you can see, me running down the list of all the things I need to get, all the things I would like to get done and need to get done. Plus I need to review my list to see what I didn't check in with my books, because as a result of not checking in with my book, I'm going to open this book and there'll be a bunch of disappointment there because I didn't do the things that I needed to do. I need to get back in the habit of reviewing my checklist in the morning and then again in the evening. I have to get back on this track and it's going to be slow going, but I'm going to get there. Anyway, so I have a lot to get done, as you can hear, so I'm going to let you go and I will talk to you again later.